I've been using ergonomic keyboards for a long time because whenever I use a flat keyboard, kind of like this, or on a laptop, the outside of my wrist starts to hurt. Several years ago, I switched over to using ergonomic keyboards, and this is the one that I used for a long time. It was the Microsoft Comfort 5000, I think is what they called it. But by the way, if you're new here, my name is Michael J. Long. I'm sharing products, principles, and ideas that help me communicate and keep me organized at work, at home, and in life in general. So let's get into it. I love my Logitech MX Master Mouse and really the whole unifying system. So I was really excited when Logitech announced the K860 in January of this year. This is the K860. This is kind of a fake unboxing since I've been using this thing for a while, but I wanted you guys to have the kind of the full experience here. It's wrapped in this tissue paper, and voila, you've got your paperwork, and it does come with two AAA batteries. I've already got those in there. Those are actually Amazon Basics. Get that out of the way. So a few of the key features of this thing, I love the unifying system because I've got one little dongle here, allows me to connect my keyboard and mouse with one connection there. I also love this palm rest. It's a different kind of material. It's like a fabric foam, comfortable to rest my hands on. The other thing that you can do with this is it's got two different downward angles. It's got a 7-degree angle and it's got a 4-degree angle. And I use the 4-degree angle. I want my wrist to hang down when I'm typing. I've never understood the wrist going up like that. It just seems like it would accentuate the wrist pain. The feel of the keys is amazing. Like, I just want to keep typing on this keyboard. It's great. And you can kind of hear how it sounds. Kind of those small chiclet keys. If you look, you probably can't see this on the video, but if you look really closely, there are little indentations in the actual keys for your fingers to sit into. And I really like that part as well. You've got your home key marker. You've got your row of multifunction up top. The spacing on an ergonomic keyboard, I'll just spend an extra minute on this. Not only does the angle of the keyboard going up and down matter, but the fact that my hands are kind of naturally separated. I don't spend a lot of time on anything else in my life with my wrists like this. So, to be able to kind of naturally sit with my shoulders out and not having to tuck in so tight, it feels good to me to use an ergonomic keyboard like this. And it's got the perfect design. And I will say that typing on this is very similar to my Surface Book, which this is not a keyboard for gamers. You are a gamer, you probably already know that, but this is definitely typist's keyboard more than it is a gamer's keyboard. Another key feature for me is the ability to switch between 3 different devices. So I talked about, the unifying system and the connectivity of that Logitech system. Another key point for me here is the 3 different devices. So I have a personal desktop computer that I use. I have a laptop, and I even hook this thing up to my iPhone because it has Bluetooth capability. So the Logitech unifying system as well as Bluetooth connectivity. Another interesting thing is that it's got these dual labels for Windows and for Mac. A lot of times when I'm watching a tutorial or learning keyboard shortcuts, sometimes applications share those across those platforms. I'm a Windows user almost exclusively. Having the Mac shortcuts there translate those keyboard shortcuts for me so that I can, if someone's saying option on the Mac, I know that that's the start button on the Windows. So little things that make such a big difference. I have a calculator key. I have a number keypad. The location of the arrow keys is good. The home, delete, function keys are where they're supposed to be. A nice large escape key. Probably already noticed the space bar is split into 2 different keys. So it didn't take getting used to, but it is visually, it caught me off guard a little bit. There's probably a ton of other things that this keyboard does. These are some of my favorite things. So the pros of this device, it is a fantastic typing experience. It is absolutely premium. It reduces wrist strain if that's something that you're having a problem with. Got multiple connectivity, as we've talked about. It's got a full number pad, which to me is huge because I spend a lot of time in spreadsheets. It's got multifunction buttons at the top for brightness, volume, for skipping tracks. Generally, I absolutely love this keyboard. The cons of this device, price. It's like $125 after tax. I bought it on Amazon. It doesn't look like it's available right now, probably because of COVID and everything going on there. Comparable options like the MS Sculpt is also $125, but that comes with a mouse. The MX550 from Logitech is like $52 and it comes with a mouse. So I can't personally speak to either of those devices. The Microsoft Sculpt looks like a similar type of experience to this. It's actually got a hole right in the middle. Another con of this device, there are no backlit keys on this. Luckily, I can feel where the keys are. I can usually type in the dark. If you're someone who wants backlit keys, if you ever work in the dark, this does not have that. The palm rest does not attach. It is permanently built into the keyboard itself, so the palm rest will not come off. Previously mentioned, it uses 2 AAA batteries, but it is not rechargeable. It does have a place to store the unifying receiver. Personally, I love this keyboard. I would recommend it to anyone who does a lot of typing. I hope you got some value from this. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you shared the video to your favorite social media channel or just hit the like button. And if you have time, maybe check out a few of my other videos. For now, this is Michael J. Long signing off. See you next time. It does come with a unifying dongle there. Great word.